Hello students, today I am going to do question paper 11 in the series of 1000 short questions in GZ O-Level examination revision work. So this is also 1 hour paper and you get 25 short questions. So we covered 10 short question papers and this is the 11th paper. Now you know the pattern of getting short questions in your O-Level exam. So make sure that you do it and check your answers. All these questions are relevant to your O-Level syllabus. So before your exam, I hope that you will follow all these instructions and do the first paper properly. So let's do question paper 11. So in this paper, first page, you get 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second page, 7 to 13. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And the third page, you get questions 14 to 19, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And the last page, you get questions 20 to 25, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Question number 1. How many 50 kilo cement sacks need for 2.2 tons of cement? What's the conversion between kilograms and tons? You need to know 1000 kilograms is 1 ton. So what about 2.2 tons means? Multiply by 1000, you get 2200 kilograms. Now you can do the question. 50 kilograms is 1 sack, cement sack. So how many sacks are there? So number of sacks. (2,200) kilograms are there. So divide by 50. Divide by 10, you get 220 divided by 5. 5 times 4, 20. And for 20 again 4. 5 times 4, 20. For 20 again 4. 44 sacks are there. So that's the answer. You get 2 marks. 1 mark for the method and 1 mark for the accuracy. Question number 2. Find the value of 1 minus 0.7 into 0.3. According to Bodmer's, brackets first. Bodmer's. Brackets first. 1 minus 0.7. What's the value? 1 minus 0.7. If you can't do it at once, you write in a column and subtract 0.3. So 0.3 times 0.3. Just multiply 3 and 3, you get 9. But 2 decimal places are there. So 0.09. So 2 marks again for the question. 1 mark here and 1 mark for the method. Question number 3. If x equals 2/3 and y equals 3/2, find the value of 3x and 4y. So just substitute 3x, 3 times 2/3. Y equals 3/2. So that means plus 4 into y. Y is 3/2. Now simplify. 3 and 3 get cancelled out. 2 and this 4, you get 2. So 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 3, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. 8 is the answer. So 2 marks again, 1 mark for the answer and 1 mark for the method. Question number 4. Cube. Can you remember? If this is cube, what's the pattern? So we observe that a plus b cube is, so starting with power 3, a3, a2, a1 and a0, reducing the power of the first term and increases the power of the second one, starting with 0, b1, b2 and b3. So that's the order. And then you get for power 3, this is 3 and 3 as the coefficients. Can you remember that? So we can multiply 3 times and get this pattern. So you get 3 here and 3. So you can use that one to do this question. So here 2x is the first term. So 2x starting from power 3, this is reducing. And then the second term is y. Starting with power 0, it's increasing. 1, 2 and 3. Then the coefficient. Coefficient comes 3 and 3 here. So that's the pattern you get. Now you can expand and write down. So when you take power 3, you get 8x cubed. 2 to the power 3. Here what you get? 2 to the power 2, 4. 4 times 3, 12. X squared and y. This one, 2 times 3, 6x, y squared and y cubed. Now the given one is 8x cubed and this is ax squared y. So what is a? A becomes 12. You just need to compare the coefficients. The next one is bxy squared. Bxy squared. So that means b equals 6. So a is 12 and b equals 6. So when you get power 3, that's the pattern you get. Just remember that. So 2 marks, 1 and 1. Question number 5, simplify. So this is 4a squared minus 9b squared over 2a plus 3b. So numerator, difference between two squared terms. You can write as 2a whole thing squared because 2 squared is 4. This one 3b whole thing squared. Now apply the difference between two square terms. One factor is positive and the other factor is negative. So you get the same one, positive one in the denominator. So it gets cancelled out. So what's the final answer? 2a minus 3b. So you get 2 marks for that. 1 mark for the method and 1 mark for the answer. Question number 6. A is given a matrix 2 by 2. B is 2 by 1. Find the matrix P. Multiplication. AB means multiply. First check whether you can multiply. A is 2 by 2. This one is 2 rows and 1 column. 2 by 1. Here, these two are equal. That means you can multiply. The columns, number of columns in the first one is equal to number of rows in the second one. So, you get 2 by 1 matrix. So, we'll multiply 3, 4, 2, 1 with 2, 5. So, final 1 is 2 by 1 means 2 rows and 1 column. You get 2 values here. How you find out the values? First number, that's first row, first column. So 3 times 2, 6. 4 times 5, 20. 20 and 6, 26. The next one, second row and the first column. 2 times 2, 4. 1 times 5, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. Again, 3, 4. 3 times 2 plus 4 times 5. That's the first value. So 20 plus 6, 26. Next one, 2 times 2 plus 1 times 5. 5 and 4, 9. So this is the P matrix, 26 and 9. So you get 2 marks for this. Question number 7. Find the length of AC using sine 60 root 3 over 2. So this is the angle 60. So what you can write sine 60? Sine 60 is opposite. That's AC over hypotenuse is root 3, 8 root 3. So SOHCAHTOA. Sine ratio is opposite over hypotenuse. We are using that. So what is AC? Now we can substitute sine 60 value. It's given root 3 over 2. Now cross multiply. You can get AC is equal to, here you can keep 2 here. That's 8 root 3 into root 3 divided by 2. If you want to make AC as a subject. So you don't need to multiply first 2AC and then divide by 2 again. So straight away you can write 2 times 4. Root 3 and root 3, when you multiply you get 3. 3 times 4, 12. So 12 is the answer. So this is not given. The units are not given. So you can't write anything. So AC is 12. So 2 marks again. 1 mark here and 1 mark there. So method and accuracy marks. Question number 8. Make V as the subject of the formula. 1 over F equals 1 over U plus 1 over V. So we'll keep 1 over V in one side. That means 1 over F minus 1 over U. So make the common denominator FU. That becomes U here, U times 1. U minus F is 1 over V. We know that if you want V, you take the reciprocal. Switch upside down the denominator and the numerator. FU goes up, U minus F goes down. So V equals FU over U minus F. 1 mark for the accuracy and 1 mark for the method. Question number 9. Find x if 8 to the power x minus 1 equals 32. How can we do that? We have to convert to the same base. 8 and 32, what's the common base? That's 2. So we can write 2 to the power 3 as 8. 32, 2 to the power 5. If you can't remember, you can divide and get that one. So you have to divide by 2. 5 times to get 1. So 2 to the power 5. Then this becomes multiplication. 3x minus 3. You have to multiply both the numbers. Is equal to 2 to the power 5. Same base, you can compare the powers. So 3x minus 3 equals 5. So what is 3x? Add 3. 5 plus 3, 8. So x becomes 8 over 3. Or you can write as a mixed number. 3 times 2, 6 and 2/3. 2 and 2/3 or 8 over 3. So you get 2 marks. 1 mark here and 1 mark for the method. Question number 10. We have given 2 equations. Find the value of A using simultaneous equations. Look at carefully. You have to get rid of B. When you take the first equation, this one, second equation, this, when you add it, these 2 terms get cancelled out. Same coefficient, one is plus and one is negative. So we'll do that. 1 plus 2, A over 3 plus A over 3. B term get cancelled out. 4 plus 1 becomes 5. A and A becomes 2A over 3 equals 5. So what's A? You multiply by 3, divide by 2. 15 divide by 2. Or you can write 7.5. So 2 marks. 1 mark for the accuracy and 1 mark for the method. Question number 11. There are 12 identical marbles in a box, which are 7 red, 3 blue, 2 green. 7 plus 3, 10, 12 identical marbles. Find the probability of getting either red or blue marbles from the box at random. Either blue or red. So altogether, how many blues and reds? 10. So what's the total? Total is 12. So what's the probability of getting red or blue? You can say the total out of 12, 10 possibilities are there. So 10 over 12. Or you can simplify and write 5 over 6 divided by 2. So 2 marks, 1 mark for the method and 1 mark for the accuracy. Question number 12. Write down the elements which are not belongs to the set P dash intersection Q. First we'll find out what is P dash. Outside P. G, H, C, D. C, D, G, H. What's Q? Inside Q. E, F, G, H. So what's intersection? P dash intersection Q. Common term for both two. G is common and H is common. Now we have these two, but we want outside, not belongs to this. So what's P dash intersection Q whole thing dash? Outside GH. Outside GH means you have to write all the other letters A, B, C, E, F, D. A, B, C, D. Yeah, GH is not there. A, B, C, D, E, F. E, F. So you have to write all the other elements. So that's the answer. 2 marks for that. So identify P dash intersection Q. 1 mark and finding not belongs to this. So that means everything outside that. So you get 2 marks. Question number 13. PQ is a common tangent to both circles. This one is common. And TR and PS also tangents to circles. If TR is 4 centimeters, so this is 4. PS is 7 centimeters. Find the length of PT. This one. So what you know about tangents, length of tangents? When you draw two tangents from outside a point outside the circle, what you know about this length and this length? So we know P length is 7 centimeters because P is the outside point. So tangent lengths are equal. We know these two also tangents to the smaller circle. So this is 4 centimeters. So how can you find out PT? That's easy. So PT becomes 7 centimeters minus 4. That's 3 centimeters. 3 centimeters, 7 minus 4. So here we use the property two tangents from outside points are equal to the same circle. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 14. According to the information given in the figure, find angle theta. This angle, take tan theta is equal to 1 over root 3. So this is 60 and this is 90, means this angle is 90 minus 60, 30. Now we can write a relationship between these three, x, h, 60. So opposite is here, adjacent is here. So that's tan because SOHCAHTOA, trigonometric ratios, tan is opposite over adjacent. Tan 30 is equal to, opposite is x and adjacent is h. But tan 30, it's given 1 over root 3. So we can find a relationship, h equals root 3x. We'll keep that. Now we need to find theta. So theta, again, to this angle, this is opposite and adjacent there. So again, you can use tan ratio. Tan theta. Now the big triangle, h over 2x and x becomes 3x. But we know h equals root 3x. 3x is there now. Can you see? X get cancelled out. 3 is root 3 times root 3. So 1 root 3 get cancelled out. So you get 1 over root 3. So what is 1 over root 3? Tan 30. So it says tan theta equals tan 30. Now compare the angles. So theta becomes 30 degrees. So that's the answer. So 2 marks again. 1 mark for the method and 1 mark for the answer. Question number 15. Find the value of x if AB is parallel to PQ. What can you say about these two triangles, the smaller one and the bigger one? Equiangular triangle. So this is common. This angle is same as this alternate angles. This angle is same as this angle. Not alternate angles, corresponding angles, because these two are parallel. Corresponding angles are equal. Now, that means the ratio you can use here to here is same as here to here. So we'll take the ratio 8x plus 13 over x plus 2 is same as 3x plus 4 over x. Now you can cross multiply and create an equation. So when you cross multiply, you get x with 8x plus 13 and x plus 2 and 3x plus 4. Now open brackets, you get 8x squared plus 13x is equal to, here use rainbow method of 5 to expand, x into 3x, 3x squared, x into 4, 4x, 2 into 3x, 6x, 2 into 4, that's 8. Now take all terms to one side, 8x squared and 3x squared, when you subtract, that's 5x squared. 13x here, 10, 6 plus 4. When you take it to this side, that's 3x. And here 8, when you take it to this side, that's minus 8. Now you need to factorize. You need to solve this equation. How you do? You multiply these two. 5 times 8 minus 40x squared. So this is minus. So that means you have to take difference between two numbers. The difference should be 3. So what are the factors of 40 to get 3? What are the numbers? If you can't straight away get that, you have to divide and see. But 3 is 5 times 8. From this also you can get 5 times 8. So that means this is negative and this is positive middle term. The bigger number is positive and this one is negative. So minus 5x and 8x are the factors. So you can split the middle term to minus 5x and plus 8x. Then take first 2, you get 5x is common, x minus 1. Here plus 8 is common, here x minus 1. Now x minus 1 is common, take it out. The remaining one is 5x plus 8. Now product is 0. Multiplication of the product is 0 means either x minus 1 is 0 or 5x plus 8 equals 0. So what are the solutions? When you take 1 to this side, minus 1 to the other side, that becomes positive 1. X becomes here minus 8 over 5. Can we get negative x? X is a length. So you can't take negative value. So x is 1 is the solution to this equation. Always check whether you can get x as negative. Length cannot be negative. So 2 marks for the whole thing. Question number 16. Find x if LGX is equal to LG12 plus LG5 minus LG6. Use laws of logarithms. Addition of logarithms you can write as multiplication, 12 times 5, and subtraction becomes division. So straight away you can write this. Now simplify. 6 times 2, 2 times 5, 10. LG10 is equal to LGX. Both sides logarithms, so you can compare these two numbers. So what's x? X should be equal to 10. So 2 marks. 1 mark for the answer and 1 mark for the method. Question number 17. Find the minimum integral value that satisfies the inequality 5x plus 2 greater than or equal to 3x plus 6. How you solve the inequality? take all x terms to one side and numbers to the other side. So 3x, I can take it to this side. 5x minus 3x. 2, I want to take it to the other side. Then 2 becomes minus 2. 5x and 3x, you get 2x. 6 minus 2, 4. When you divide by 2, you get x is greater than or equal to 2. 4 divided by 2. So they are asking find the minimum integral value that satisfies the inequality. This is greater than or equal to 2. So what's the minimum value? Minimum is 2 because it's equal to 2 as well. So 2 marks for the whole thing. Question number 18. Figure shows a sphere with diameter 7. Inside a hemisphere, find the ratio between volumes of hemisphere and the sphere. So this is 7 means, diameter 7 means what's the radius of the hemisphere? That's 7. So you can use the volume. So volume of hemisphere over volume of sphere. Now take the ratio. What's the volume of hemisphere? This is half of full thing. Half of 4 over 3. Volume is 4 over 3 pi r cube. Pi r. R is 7. Cube means 7 3 times. That's the volume of hemisphere. What's the volume of sphere there? So you get 4 over 3 pi r cube. Now 7 is the diameter. So what's the radius? 7 over 2. 7 over 2, 7 over 2 and 7 over 2. 3 times you have to multiply. Now simplify. Now here, can you see I didn't substitute pi as 22 over 7 because it get cancelled out. So pi and pi get cancelled out. 4 over 3 get cancelled out with this one. And then this 7 get cancelled out with this one. This 7 with this one. This 7 with this one. So what you get? This half is there. That means 2 is in the denominator. And here, divide by half becomes multiplied by 2. So that means these three numbers goes up. 2 times 2 times 2. And only 2 is in the denominator. 2 and 1, 2 get cancelled out. So you get 4. So what's the ratio then? How can you write as a ratio? This is like 1 there as the denominator. So what's the ratio? Volume of hemisphere to volume of sphere is 4 to 1. So 2 marks. 1 mark for the method and 1 mark for the correct answer. Question number 19. Find the equation of CD if AB is parallel to CD. What's this point? 4 on y-axis, so 0, 4. What's this number? Minus 3 and 0 because it's on the x-axis. We can see in this equation, the y-intercept is 0. So you get y equals mx form as the equation of CD. Now, 2 parallel lines, the same slope you are getting. So we'll find out the slope from AB equation, the gradient from AB equation, and use the same thing for CD equation. So how you find out the gradient? Difference between y coordinates over difference between x coordinates. So we'll take 4 here, 4 minus 0 over 0 minus minus 3. So you get 4 minus minus becomes plus 3. So the gradient is 4 over 3. So passes through the origin. So what's the equation of CD? Y equals mx, 4 over 3x. And you get 0, 0 as the y-intercept. So 2 marks here, 1 mark for the correct answer here, and 1 mark for the method. Question number 20. Mean height of 30 students is mentioned as 150. But mistakenly 165 centimeter height is added as 135. Find the correct mean. So that means the actual mean should be more than 150. So what's the total? Mean is 150 for 30 students, and you can find the total there. So what's the total? 150 times 30. 0, 0, 3 times 5, 15, 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 4, 4,500 is the total. But actual value is 165. So 135 added. What is the difference between that? 165 and 135. The difference is 30. So we need to add 30 more. So what's the new total now? 4,530. You have to add 30. Now you can calculate the correct mean is total. This one divide by 30. Still same number of students. 0, 0 get cancelled out. 3 times 1, 3. For 15, that's 5. And for 3, that's 1. So now the correct mean height is 151 centimeters. So you get 1 mark here and 1 mark for the method. 21. Find the probability of getting a number less than 3 when throwing a fair die numbered 1 to 6. So what are the numbers you can get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Less than 3. Less than 3 means how many numbers are there? 3 you can't take, either 1 or 2. So what's the probability? Probability of getting less than 3. Total numbers, 6 numbers are there. Out of 6 you can get 2 numbers, 2 over 6. So simplify, you can get 1 over 3. So 2 marks again, 1 mark here and 1 mark for this. Question number 22. By joining the wires of circles with radius 7 and 14 can make another circle. That's radius r. Find the radius r of that circle. So circumference. The total circumference is equal to this circumference, and you can find out the radius. So what's the circumference here? 2 pi. Pi means 22 over 7. Here you don't need to write down pi value. So it get cancelled out. I'll show you. 2 pi r. 2 times pi times r is 7. Plus 2 times pi times 14 now. Radius is that. Now what's the new radius? 2 times pi times r. The total circumference is equal to the circumference of the big one. Now can you see when you divide the whole equation by pi? pi get cancelled out. Divide by 2, the whole equation. 2 also get cancelled out. What's remaining? 7 plus 14 is equal to r. What's 7 plus 14? You get 21. So the radius of the new circle is 21 centimeters. 2 marks again. 1 mark for this and 1 mark for the method. Question number 23. If a equals this, find a plus 1 and a minus 1 division in terms of x. So we'll substitute. A plus 1 we'll find. That means a. So x minus 1 over x plus 1 plus 1. So you have to make the same denominator. So here x plus 1 is the lowest common multiple. You get x minus 1 plus x plus 1. So what you get? Minus 1 and plus 1 get cancelled out. Here x and x becomes 2x over x plus 1. What's a minus 1? X minus 1 over x plus 1 minus 1. Now take the common denominator. We'll do it here. X minus 1 here minus x plus 1. You can cross multiply. But make sure that you put brackets. So what you get? X get cancelled out. Minus 1 and minus 1 becomes minus 2 over x plus 1. Now just divide a plus 1 over a minus 1. So a plus 1 over a minus 1 becomes, that's 2x over x plus 1. Divide by minus 2 over x plus 1. Division becomes multiplication of the reciprocal. So you can put upside down. This one now. Can you see x plus 1 is the same thing. You can cross it out. 2 and 2. You can cross it out. You get minus sign and x. So the ratio becomes minus x. 2 marks for that. 1 mark for the method and 1 mark for the final answer. Question number 24. Bearing of B from A is 120. So it's given. Bearing of C from B is 40 degrees. So that's also given. Find the bearing of B from C. So from C, you are asked to find out the bearing of B. So this angle, what can you say? These two lines are parallel, north and north. If this is 40, what is this angle? 180 minus 40. What's the method? Allied angles add up to 180. So if this is 140, what is this angle? 360 minus 140. So what's the bearing? You get 0, 2, 2. So 220 is the angle. Bearing of B from C. So 2 marks. 1 mark for the method and 1 mark for the answer. Question number 25, that's the last question in this paper. Factorize. Algebraic expression 9a squared minus 36b squared. First you can take 9 out. 9 is common. Take it out. What's remaining? A squared minus 4b squared, because 9 times 4, 36. Now, you can write this one as a squared minus 2 squared is 4. 2b whole thing squared. Difference between two squared terms. So what is difference between two squared terms? You can write one factor is positive and one factor is negative. So you can write a plus 2b and a minus 2b. So you get 2 marks for that. 1 mark for this and 1 mark for the method. So make sure that you take 9 out first. This is fully factorized. So this is the last question in paper 11. I hope that you first do all 25 questions and then look at my video to check your answers.